And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and pressed first. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center. Now here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
Drummond in the post. Carter on him. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Garland.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Levine, good. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Levine throws it down.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
Now here's Garland. Sexton kicks to Garland. Dishes it to Drummond. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Count that one. Drummond's got 6. Here's White. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Carter. Back to White. Poked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love outside. 3-pointer. Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. He's got 8.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Osman the pass to Garland. Love up top. He's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Osman. Passes it to Drummond. Carter pulls it in.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And there it is for him.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Now here's Garland. Light covering, tries from 7. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. And it's in there.
And Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Sexton deciding where to go with it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bulls have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Satoransky against Porter. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Young. Cornett controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
and it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Sexton the pass to Porter. Thompson inside. Chicago leading by 6. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
And the vertical that Levine has really gives him an advantage when he's able to hit that launching pad.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. It's picked off. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Levine throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder.
What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. It's blocked. Now here's Valentine. He's covered closely. And Levine throws it down.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness, Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Harrison. Back to Levine. To the middle. Here's Cornette. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 12.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Nance passes to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, one team's planted in the paint. Good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
The Bulls making a switch here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter's checked in for Valentine. And it's White in for Zach LaVine.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And there's the pass to Osman. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Chicago leading by 13. Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Porter. The numbers in their favor. Garland kicks to Porter. Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Porter trying to free himself up. Count it. White's got his first points in this one.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Porter passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Passes it to Harrison. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. White dishes to Carter. 6 to shoot. And White kicks to Harrison. Up and in on the layup.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Thompson right side. Here's Osman, guarded by Porter. Pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. No points in the game yet for him. Thompson misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
2 points. That one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Porter. D right on him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Love's checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Bulls. Young's checked in for Lowry Markkanen. And Satoransky subbed in for Harrison. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Satoransky. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Osman. He's off on that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 19. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Nance uses the glass to finish the layup.
Larry Nance Jr. has all of the ability to be effective from there.
Dunn outside to the paint. Cornette passes to Dunn. Here's Cornette. Can't get it to fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out front, leading by 17. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are way out in front. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get one of 2.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Garland, and that one drops for him. Garland's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Porter. Stolen by Markkanen. Right side Levine. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Out to the right wing. Love kicks to Osman, and Cleveland turns it over again. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now here's White. Defense is right there. Outside Levine. Back to Porter. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
That one good for 2.
Now, when you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Sexton against Levine. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Sexton kicks to Garland. To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And stolen by Love. And they're running. Sexton with it. And it's Carter picking him up.
Now Kevin Love using his sneaky length that time to get the ball and possession for his team. When he's engaged, he can come up with some steals.
Levine dishes to Carter. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. Andre Drummond picks one up. So both teams changing it up here. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game here. The free throw off from Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Shoots from the block. Trying to get open is Thompson. In deep. Sexton drops it in. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Porter. No good. Shot missing. Chicago leading by 14. There's the lob to Carter.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Nance against Young. Outside, Sexton. Valentine passes to Dunn. The pass to Satoransky. He feeds it to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Sexton kicks to Thompson. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Dunn. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Cornett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Floats it up for Young. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Now here's Valentine. Guarded by Porter. Young outside. Now here's Satoransky. Defense right on him. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Windler, and that one good.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And here's Valentine for three. And so it's Chicago with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got a... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Larry Nance out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the three. Windler the pass to Nance. Here's Windler. Porter looking it over. Stolen by Satoransky. Down low, Hutchison. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Harrison kicks to Satoransky. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. Porter's got his first 2 points.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Harrison. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now, here's Garland. Love trying to break loose. Nance, no good. Satoransky against Porter.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Nance. Makes it off the glass.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
Pass to Hutchison. Floats it up for Young. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Well, if Kevin Love gets that deep and has that kind of room, he's going to make sure of it with the jam.
Young against Nance. Harrison passes to Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young. And Young slams it home.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Windler. To the wing on the left. Love outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And then shoots it in.
Yeah, for Nance Jr., it's about the quickness with which he can be impactful.
Here's Harrison. No good on the three.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Porter dishes to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nance outside, puts up a three. Hutchison with the rebound. Young outside. The three ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. the sideline, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Levine against Fournier. Levine can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. And here's Levine. And the shot is good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Passes to Fultz. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Now here's Levine. White goes in. That one drops for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Fultz after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Isaac outside. 5 on the clock. Inside. 13 feet away. Yep, it counts.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Bean passes to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The length of Carter helping him there. A prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
Pass to Gordon. To the paint. Carter against Vucevic. Outside Fournier. And he banks in the layup.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer. And he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here are the Magic now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Vucevic with it. Now defended by Levine. Back to Vucevic. Wide open. No good off the front iron. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Lobs it up there for White. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fournier into the lane. Stolen by Markkanen. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Kick out to Levine. Good on the bucket.
Great elevation, beautiful release point. The only person who can really stop Levine's jumper is himself.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Isaac passes to Gordon. And that one drops. Gordon's got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Vucevic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
White, good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. Left side Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And he comes up with the deuce.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on.
He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Levine dishes to Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Coming to the league ready to play. Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Satoransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Right wing. Satoransky with it to the middle. Stolen by Bamba. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He got... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Young. Chris Dunn is out there with Satoransky, and it's Cornette in at the center position. Now Dunn. Now the pass to Hutchison. The shot off that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison, and it's Harrison in for Chris Dunn. Pass to Harrison. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Augustine. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Harrison. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. Augustine with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. Chalk up 2 there. Bamba's got his first points of the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Harrison kicks to Valentine. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Here's Harrison, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Cornette. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Williams slams it in.
That's a heady play from MCW. High basketball IQ, makes good decisions in the pick and roll.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Satoransky.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Carter Williams against Young, and the dunk by Bamba.
Good job by Michael Carter Williams. In their pick and roll, timing can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Satoransky against Augustine, and Bamba pulls it down.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I like it. Strong move by MCW. Not the most powerful guy, but fights through the contact for a potential and one.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Levine can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And Isaac throws it down.
How about the timing there by Isaac on some of these alley-oops? Very impressive. Great at knowing when to leave the floor and how to finish that lob.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Oh, Vucevic in position and stolen by Dunn. Here's Hutchison. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Levine. Markkanen trying to break loose. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Levine. The Magic have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Pass to Fournier. To the inside. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. It's rebounded by Fultz.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim,
and so it's Orlando. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Carter Williams is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Fournier in its small forward.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fultz against White. A floater. And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got 6 points.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Fournier, and he makes that one. Fournier's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The kick out to Porter. But they recover it. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Magic.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Lobbed up there for Isaac. Stolen by Carter. Porter against Fournier. Porter passes to Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Levine. From down in the low post, it goes. 10 points for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Fultz. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
So for the Bulls, Young's checked in for Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Harrison in for Zach LaVine. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for Isaac. James Ennis, he'll check in for Fournier. And it's Ross in for Michael Carter-Williams. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Here is Ross. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Young against Gordon. Here's Vucevic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Vucevic has got 6.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot's good. Orlando leading by 12. Vucevic dishes to Augustine. That one goes. Count it.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Harrison passes to White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Chris Dunn comes in for Shaquille Harrison. The Magic also changing it up. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for James Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Valentine passes to Cornett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Vucevic trying to get open. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Here's Fultz. It's blocked. They recover it. Gordon kicks to Ross. The pass to Fultz. Ross on the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Isaac, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Satoransky. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Hutchison. The layup off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Satoransky against Ross. Satoransky the pass to Carter. Ross with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gordon dishes to Fultz. Inside, stolen by Markkanen. Satoransky against Gordon. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Satoransky. 1 second left. Vucevic.
You see defensively Carter with good instincts. He can move his feet, and of course, he gives you the size.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Vucevic with the bucket.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Here's Levine. Carter outside. Kick out to Levine. Launches it. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big...
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Markkanen into the lane. And it's sent back by Isaac. Carter uses the glass that time, and it's good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Done against Fultz. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dunn. Here's Levine, and he lays it straight in.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Levine. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Down low, here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. And the basket by Gordon.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
It's good.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
Isaac against Markkanen. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. And it's Vucevic missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Ross against Carter. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Magic.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Aaron Gordon.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
The first one falls, so Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Satoransky against Carter Williams. To the middle, got a piece of it. And Vucevic kicks to Birch. Vucevic gets double-teamed. The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. No good on the triple. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Orlando dictating the flow. Carter Williams with the bounce pass. To the inside. Birch the pass to Vucevic. Here's a 1-2. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Vucevic. Shot from 16. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Gafford. Back to Harrison. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg. And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers buzzer. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now here's Drummond. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. That shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Gordon. It's good. Gordon's got 6.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Here's Garland. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Isaac goes in. Now the pass to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
We know this about Nikola Vucevic. He's a high percentage finisher. To me, the next steps, right? Improve your defense, be more consistent with range, and if he does that, he's golden.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. And Drummond kicks to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Down low, Gordon. He can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Drummond. Here's Sexton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
And it goes down 2 points. He's got 8.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Augustine passes to Ennis. Now Cleveland moving it up. Oh, Nance in position. Sexton dishes to Nance. Back to Sexton. Clock at 6. Feeds to Nance. Second chance shot. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And it's all knotted up. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Augustine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in. Now Garland. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Out to Thompson. Thompson is double over Augustine. Thompson misses. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 3-point lead. And Ross with the slam.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
That's tipped. Here's Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bamba inside. Guarded by Porter. Bamba's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Passes it to Windler. The feed to Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 6 points.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And he's going. Oh,
Wow.
goodness. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
It was beautiful. Now, here's Garland. He kicks to Nance. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. Pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Windler's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Cleveland. And Vucevic kicks to Bamba. Isaac outside. The 3. Kept alive Orlando. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Right side, Porter. Pass to Thompson. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Ross passes to Bamba. He gets it in there.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Nance, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Boy, at his size, does Jonathan Isaac move so well? The long strides in transition, wow.
The pass to Nance. Here's Windler. Cleveland moving it around. Porter passes to Thompson. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bamba kicks to Ross. Passes it to Isaac. Back to Ross. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. To the wing right side. Here's Vucevic.
You got it. Come on. Come on.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. Now, here's Isaac. Guarded closer. Ross dishes to Vucevic. Count it. Vucevic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. Cavaliers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Porter looking it over. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
A tall and powerful big, Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Ross passes to Vucevic. A fadeaway. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Love dishes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Bamba in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Drummond. Love looking around. With 1 on the clock, it's stolen by Vucevic. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening. And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, so far, we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Inside and stolen by Drummond. Pass to Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they called it. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. In a tough season a year ago, for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Cleveland moving it around. Drummond is doubled and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. There's the pass to Garland. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Back to Fournier, and stolen by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Love with the ball. Sexton for three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Ennis. Gordon's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Out left to the wing, to the paint. Fournier passes to Fultz. Down low. And the basket by Gordon. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside, Sexton. Dishes to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And that's 12 points for Drummond.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Outside Gordon to the right side. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. It's good on the putback. Fultz has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Garland. Love against Gordon. Passes it to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Kicks to Ennis. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. 4 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Yep, that one goes in there. Vucevic has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Magic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Over to the wing. Sexton on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Pass to Osman. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. There's 18 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. To the inside, Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Inside, here's Porter. Ross grabs the board.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
To the middle, here's Gordon. A rare miss for him.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic lead by 10. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 10. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. Lets the three fly. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Magic lead by 12.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Magic leading by 10. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Fournier's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Augustine kicks to Ross. They get a hand on it. Back to Augustine. Here's Gordon. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Windler. He's guarded by Fournier. Porter passes to Thompson. Missed inside. And the Magic shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Augustine finds Gordon. All sorts of time. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 assists now tonight.
What a pretty looking catch and shoot situation. DJ Augustine.
Here's Sexton. Lays it up off the glass.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Augustine from downtown. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Out to Nance. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Gordon, the pass to Augustine. Back to Gordon. Ross against Porter. Ross dishes to Augustine. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Gordon. It doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Knocked loose. Thompson with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Isaac against Nance. Sexton for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lob pass to Gordon.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sexton kicks to Thompson. Over Gordon. Back to Sexton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Ross is checked in for the Magic. And the Cavaliers making a change here. They swipe it. Here's Sexton. It's deflected.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
It's tipped.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Aaron Gordon.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And that one is good.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game.
And the pass to Birch. Augustine from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes to Bell. And he jams it with authority.
Listen, we all understand Jordan Bell can get off his feet in a hurry. That is nice.
Pass to Augustine. Top of the key. And no good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Bulls, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at point guard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
White drives in. And White slams it in.
If you let White get around the corner on the pick and roll, good luck. Kobe's too quick to catch.
Outside, Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that. And because of Carter Jr.'s dynamic athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish alley-oops and stop. Some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Now here's Levine. Tight defense on him. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Now, here's Garland. White covering. Sexton kicks to Garland. And the layup's good off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Levine against Sexton. Levine, good. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
But this is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love dishes to Drummond. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. But he's going to win the physical battle almost every time.
Markkanen passes to Carter. And that's collected by Love. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Garland with it. White's there. Here's Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
All right, Drummond's just hit his ridiculous frame poses a lot of problems for defenders. You can't fault them for resorting to hacking him right there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. Back to Satoransky. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Thompson dishes to Nance. The kick out to Porter. Back to Nance. Here's the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
Satoransky can get wily on the drive. I mean, able to duck and dodge his way to the shot.
Here's Windler. On the wing, Porter. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes it to Young. Goes back up. And he converts the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Thompson. Good defensive work there by Young.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls. They're up by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. Young is out there with Valentine. Then there's Dunn, and it's Cornette in at the center position. Here's Dunn, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Dunn. The pass to Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And that one's good. Harrison's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. Cavaliers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Nance finds Thompson. Here's Windler. Pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Garland. It's good. This game is all even.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Dunn. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Chicago making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornette. Porter comes in for Young, and it's White in for Chris Dunn. White dishes to Markkanen, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Carter comes in for Denzel Valentine, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. Back to Sexton. He feeds it to Thompson. Outside, Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
This offense just continues to impress.
LaVine, good. LaVine's got 6. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Sexton, the pass to Thompson. Back to Sexton. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And Levine throws it down.
Now, that's the specialty of Levine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
Just his first attempt. Love dishes to Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Thompson. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Carter. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Markkanen passes to Levine. And foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Stolen by Carter.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Here's White. Tries again. Right side, Porter. Kick out to Levine. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, home in the paint.
Looking comfortable in the pick and roll action. LaVine just taking what he sees in these sets.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Cleveland shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The dish to Carter, knocks it loose. Pass to Levine. Buries it down low. Levine's got 12.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Here's Garland. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Levine can't hit. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
And the jam by Levine. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Drummond. Love outside. Dishes to Drummond. Over Carter. Shot clock at 3. A floater. Goes up again, and that one's good. Drummond's got 9 points in the quarter.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for White. And he gets the bucket. Garland's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
In the corner, Nance with it. Pass to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Osman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now Levine. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
To the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
How about that? He uses his agility to drop buckets on his opponents. Drummond has good mobility for his size.
Here's Harrison, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And here's the fast break. Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Satoransky comes in for Harrison, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Valentine. Porter against Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine so outstanding in scoring in a multitude of ways.
Drummond, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, G.A. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Levine. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's Satoransky. Windler with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Thompson gets it to go.
Look, I love seeing Thompson take it hard to the rim, knowing not many defenders want to get in his way.
Young passes to Markkanen. Good D by Thompson. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Satoransky. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Coaching staff likes seeing Markkanen work on his defense. I mean, showing improvement on this end.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. They kept going to him again and again. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Sederansky. He's out there with White. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Sexton. Porter with a block.
Lockdown defense from Porter. He extends out beautifully to come up with these type of rejections.
Sexton finds Thompson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he makes the first. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Oh, that's blocked. Sederansky against Porter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Stolen by Carter. Sederansky with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Down low. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Outside Porter. And he gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Cleveland moving it around. Here's Thompson. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's White on the wing. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Before a high-energy player, nothing gets you revved up more than that. Carter feeds off every hard finish he gets.
Stolen by Sederansky. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. White left side. The feed now to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense is instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Here's Porter, and the layup is good. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarters.
Porter is so tough to lock down. When he's driving inside, he's used to scoring despite getting hit.
Garland the pass to Thompson. And they pick up 2.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Chicago leading by 8. And there's the pass to Hutchison. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Sexton dishes to Thompson. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr., 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Here's Hutchison. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
To the paint, and stolen by Drummond. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
One of the most physical players in the league doing his job. Doesn't bother Drummond. If he's got 3 guys on his back, 4 guys on his back, he's still going to score.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Luke Cornett comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Levine. Here's Harrison. Pass to Cornett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And it's blocked. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now here's White. The drive by Gordon. And the pass to Fultz. Inside, stolen by Markkanen. Carter with it. Isaac picks him up. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Carter. And Porter, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And the coaching staff has to appreciate the aggressiveness from Porter. He'll go up against anybody.
On offense, here are the Magic. 4-point game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Fultz dishes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Bean passes to Carter. Vucevic with the block, and they'll keep possession. Pass to White. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Fournier. And it's blocked.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Now here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops and stop.
Now here's Fultz. Vucevic up top. To the inside. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. It's tipped out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession for the Magic. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fournier. Gordon laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got 6 points. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Dunn passes to Cornette, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young, good.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Young from converting that play.
Here are the Magic now, trailing by 2. Now Augustine, and the dunk by Bamba.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Dunn. Passes it to Cornette. Augustine grabs the board.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Pass to Bamba. Down against Augustine. 6 to shoot. Bamba. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Dunn. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And here's Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Augustine with the steal. Isaac passes to Bamba. And it's Fultz atop the key. Left side, Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Stolen by Satoransky. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Cornette from 11 feet away.
You know, with excellent lateral quickness for his size, Bamba's a quality defender.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Harrison. Valentine out there with Young. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. And Al Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. Then for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's Markkanen in for Young. Good on the shot. Satoransky's got his first bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Here's the floater. And it's Fultz getting it to go. Fultz has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Magic. There's the lob to Carter. Stolen by Bamba. Down low, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Harrison passes to Markkanen. To the paint, here's Carter. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. Chicago also making some changes. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. Bean comes in for Harrison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Bulls trail by 6. Levine finds Carter. And a wide open look for Porter. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Porter's got 5.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Here's Augustine, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Isaac passes to Augustine. Isaac against Porter. And the basket by Isaac.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Chris Dunn's checked in for White. Levine feeling it out a bit. And he hits it to tie the game up. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Here's Augustine. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. Here he goes.
Oh!
My goodness. Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Levine dishes to Markkanen. Doesn't go that time. And Orlando the other way now. Augustine passes to Gordon. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Hard to believe that DJ Augustine has been in the league over 10 years now, and he's carved out a nice place in the NBA. He's a calming presence with younger players and always consistently productive.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Evan Fournier's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Terrence Ross. The pass to Hutchison. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Second chance shot. And the layup's good off the glass.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Ennis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, I like how Carter-Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Now, here's Valentine. Here's Young. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Orlando.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points and 1. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Isaac with the ball. He has 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Hey, guys, imagine trying to stop that coming at you. 6'10", athletic, quick, strong. Isaac is a difficult matchup.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. Oh, Porter in position. It's stolen by Fultz. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Gordon's running. Another shot. Markkanen pulls it in. And Chicago shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And then Carter with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Levine. Outside Fournier. Gordon inside. Markkanen on him, and it's good for 2. Gordon's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
White down low, guarded by Fultz. Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Vucevic, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
To the right side. Vucevic finds Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Markkanen. The kick out to Porter. To the wing right side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Shaquille Harris comes in for Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Levine. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. So for the Magic, James Ennis, he'll check in for Evan Fournier, and it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's Denzel Valentine in for Kobe White. They get the rebound. That's tipped, and he recovers it.
Just one moment where...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Terrence Ross. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. That free throw, no good.
And, you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
He hits the second from the line. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Augustine up top. Satoransky covering. Here's Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And Isaac throws it down.
And so quick off the ground is Isaac. I mean, a huge target for his teammates when he's looking for that lob.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Here's Satoransky, and Bamba comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Chicago now. Young passes to Cornette. Here's Dunn. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Augustine dishes to Bamba. And stolen by Dunn. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's good, 2 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Bamba kicks to Augustine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Augustine's got 8.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
Young from outside, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Bulls, Young and Carter are the big men inside. Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Dunn against Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 9.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Levine can't hit. The Magic shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Feeds to Ross. On the wing, Isaac. Ross kicks to Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. From 8. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Moving it up. Fournier with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Now Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. To the paint. Vucevic against Carter. And another shot. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. There's the lob to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Fultz looking around. High post Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Here's Fultz, and he banks in the layup. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Orlando.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Now Fultz. Vucevic. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Carter. And now here comes Young leading the break. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Carter. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Misses the three. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Ross with the steal. The drive by Vucevic. Basket counts. And the Magic lead by 11.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Dunn dishes to Levine. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Fournier. Done against Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Carter. One-on-one here. Hutchison's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Carter, the pass to Hutchison. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine dishes to Carter. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. The 15-footer off the mark. So the Magic win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the folk. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Misses from short range.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area.
Wow, hammering it in!
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Garland dishes to Drummond. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Here's Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. To the inside. Stolen by Garland. They're running. Here's Drummond. Finished off the break.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so he hits both. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Sexton. Kicks to Drummond. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break from downtown. Fournier's shot is off. And the Cavaliers with possession. Love deciding where to go with it. Here's Drummond. That one doesn't go. Isaac with some nice D. Drummond's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Gordon the pass to Isaac. Fultz with the ball. He kicks it to Vucevic. Count it from 12.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Bucket is good. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Isaac. The pass to Vucevic. And the shot goes down.
Certainly Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Love. Sexton on the wing. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Thompson. And Bamba pulls it down.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And too long on the shot. The Cavaliers trail by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Augustine passes to Bamba. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Thompson. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Here's Windler. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Thompson. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Right side, Sexton. Clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the basket by Gordon.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Thompson, and he makes good on the layup.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Augustine with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Ross. And here is Bamba over Thompson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And Thompson kicks to Garland. There's the feed to Thompson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Now here's Carter Williams. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Vucevic. Good D by Drummond. Porter dishes to Drummond. Out to the right wing. Love finds Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside Fournier. Feeds it to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Porter kicks to Garland. Kicks it out to Love. He dishes it to Drummond. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Drummond missing. Magic leading by 6. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. The dish now to Vucevic. Down low. Bamba. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Bamba's got 6. Bamba's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Back to Love. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game. Now Carter Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Ennis. Markelle Fultz comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Augustine passes to Bamba. Good D by Love. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Nance outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Dishes it to Drummond. Out to Nance. To the left side wing. Baseline try. And the shot no good. A bit short.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Back to Fultz. Here's Gordon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Goes back up. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Nance down low. Guarded by Fultz. Here's Drummond. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Orlando leading by 8. Now here's Fultz. No points in the game yet for him. And stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Augustine. Yep, that one goes. Augustine's got his first 2 points of the night. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Love. Bamba with the block.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Gordon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for DJ Augustine.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Back to Nance. There's the pass to Windler. To the wing on the left. Back to Drummond. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got his third bucket of the night.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They controlled... And that does it for our...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in its small forward.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Love dishes to Garland. Pass to Drummond. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Drummond's got 8.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Fultz looking around. Left side Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Gordon against Love. Passes to Drummond.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jetty Osman. Orlando also making some changes. Ennis comes in for Gordon. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Fournier in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Count that one.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Vucevic. 14 points for him. The feed to Carter-Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Nancy's checked in for Andre Drummond.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so here's Cleveland. 15-point game. Thompson passes to Sexton. That one goes in. Sexton's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Now here's Carter-Williams. He's guarded closely. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Back to Fournier. Over Sexton. Offensive rebound. And Vucevic kicks to Carter-Williams. Second shot opportunity. And it's Vucevic missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 13.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, the mobility part of Larry Nance Jr. is such a huge advantage. At his size, he moves so well around the basket and also gets up quickly off the floor.
Isaac against Nance. Feeds it to Vucevic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Now the pass to Love. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Isaac. Fultz against Sexton. Fultz dishes to Fournier. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Pass to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Fournier for three. No good there. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Sexton against Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Over in the corner, Osman. Love outside. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Inside, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Fultz against Sexton. Here's Gordon, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. To the inside, Love, and the dunk by Love.
Well, if Kevin Love gets that deep and has that kind of room, he's going to make sure of it with the jam.
Magic leading by 10. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Sexton. Love against Gordon. Love with the bucket. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's the break. Here's Osman. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the middle. One-on-one fast break. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. But when he does that, this guy can dominate.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Markelle Fultz. And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. So we can't get either to fall.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Here's Gordon. Bamba kicks to Ross. Fournier gets a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Magic lead by 15.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The kick out to Porter. Sexton on the wing. He feeds it to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Orlando leading by 15. Ross on the wing. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Back to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them, huge margin of victory for the Magic.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Vucevic.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
For three, Ross. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with stolen by Bamba. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Passes it to Gordon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Love the pass to Drummond. Bamba with the block. Fultz with the ball. Outside Fournier. And here's Fultz. Now Ross. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for